Endless, the Pugdom realm of the Pug King, and home of competitive DBD. It's time to go to battle.
The Pug King close up. Now, you happy? Not performing monkey.
Who are they? Who are we casting?
Last night, first up, Oh Boy versus Madness.
I am flabbergasted. That was beautifully done.
You see something we didn't? Did. The eyes of a hawk and the reflexes of a mongoose.
But
No, yes, he is. He's tunneling him hard. Camroy's down. Where's that pesky Claudette with a flashlight? Just know she's going to come from some angle. There she is! Oh! Solar with a solar burn as Samurai leaps on the shoulders and pegs it off into the night.
better start going back
better
to the
start
hatch.
pegging it back. Way back is there. Are we going to see Devour sprint out the corn like a legend? The hatch is open. Where's Devour? There he is!
There
There
you
he goes!
go.
Oh my God, Devour! But
You're going to be the one to get hunted and camped.
he can smell him. He is.
Is he in the...
There he is.
Gambler and Redbird are dead. He needs to get this hook. He does not get it. Hatch is available. Sprint burst is used. And she makes it out!
Killer Shack offering no protection. Cheeky little dead hard. Enabling that free hit.
He's going to...
Is it pride? Ego.
I think that's going to happen again.
Where's this Claudette? No! Oh my God! Out of nowhere!
That's 3 times in a row. That's... They need to change the name from K the Juka to K the Juicer.
K the Juicer, and you know that's what he's going to change his name to. He'll love that, especially he'll clip it for his montage. But let's see what happens. In the window, trying to force her around. Good play. Leading them down there, the 2. We wish them luck. Back in 2 shakes of a Pug's town. Oh my God. Oh my God. Everything's going wrong for me at the moment. Welcome. I am the Pug. Why am I a luminous white? I'm sorry. Out of practice. I've only just got my internet back. I am the Pug King and I'm joined by Jolie the Bub. Sorry. Hang on a second.
Let me guess. No camera again?
No.
Oh boy. Am I frozen?
For some reason, the Avengers music boomed out. Pugdom!
Oh my God.
Pugdom, assemble. Okay, we are about to start a partnership. Not about to start. We're about to start a match between... Fuck. You start, Jolie.
Twist of Fate and Endless. Welcome back, everyone. I am the Pug King, and this is the Pug King
I'm
right
going to turn
next.
my camera off. I'm turning my camera off. Fuck this. Fuck this!
But yeah,
I'm
we got
joking.
the Pug King back today. This is going to be lovely.
I'm a bit rusty. Okay, we've got Endless versus Twist of Fate. Who is the buffet of killers that we will see today, Jolie, and the maps that we will be going to?
Well, we got Executioner, Nurse, Artist, and more Artists and Executioner throughout the match. However, right now, TOF is going to bring us to the Records Yard, and the killer is the Executioner. Maybe a little bit of tunneling coming. I hope so.
Ooh, who doesn't like to be tunneled and tunneled hard? Okay, so Executioner, and who are Endless bringing?
Endless is going to bring the Nurse, so I feel like the Nurse is going to have a little bit of an advantage here.
A little
considering
bit?
they're an S-tier killer, right?
A little bit? I mean, these people
you never know,
mad
right?
as we go in. Okay. Well, here we are. We have Baboosh, who is the killer for Twist of Fate. And against the French legends that is mean, Toil, Nox, and the French Looper. No Zais on the Survivor team today. And Endless will be wanting to chase another win, which will bring them tie wins with Prophecy at the top of Group B1, both unbeaten. And Baboosh is looking for this strong Endless Survivor team. Let's see what they've got up their sleeves. Any tips or tricks there, Jolie?
I was about to say, they got a nice little 3-gen between Shaq, the one next to the hillside, and one of the corrupted sides. So I think if he protects that 3-gen, it's going to be really hard for Endless Survivors to get that 3-gen actually broken.
Yes, it's going to be a tough day at the office. I don't know. I mean, we've seen a Nurse come out here before. Although it is a good map, I look at the next picks, and it's Crow Mummy versus a Nurse on the next map, which is what, Jolie?
AZAROV'S resting place.
So
honestly, I think Records Yard is a better map for Nurse than
Do you?
AZAROV'S.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, only time will
Definitely.
tell. Let's see. And the elusive Endless are hiding away, scurrying around under every rock and cranny. No one can find them. They seek him there, they seek him here, they seek him there, they seek him everywhere. Where is Endless? Where are they hiding?
This happened on the weekend, but only once.
With Endless?
I do not recall which team did it, but there was one team that actually waited out Corrupt almost.
Well, that's an interesting fact, that you can't name who it was, or the match it was, or who did it.
I only remember that the team that did it ended up
Sorry,
dying.
I'm deliberately being obtuse because you've changed your name to the best caster ever, and I've taken umbrage against it. So there we go. There can be only
For those of you
one.
that aren't aware, I changed my name in the Pugdom Discord to the best caster ever. That's what Pug is referring.
Oh, I thought you just did it in general. If it's just our server, then that's fine.
No, it's just there, obviously. I wouldn't dare.
Well, there's the scratch marks. They've come out. And I think that is the first weight out of Corrupt. The elusive Endless.
Yeah, but no balance landing on Nox here.
Nox is now being pursued by Baboosh as he tries to cut him off. No, he's going to go around to get that first loss, and will Big Brain it, hoping to come down, but there is no fall there. Nox drops that pallet to gain some distance. A slight overreach of the power, but will keep. No, he's running to the next tile. Probably will shimmy back and did well to escape that. Nox having a little bit of juice of their own, but Baboosh, I was going to say broke off chase, but I think it's
did.
more that Nox disappeared.
I think he was trying to check on the Hills gen once again. Is this the balanced landing player? Yes, it is.
Sorry, the elusive
No
purple
sound.
mouse was coming onto screen there for a moment.
An immediate goes into the window. Oh my god, but the mind game comes through! And Twal actually takes the first hit of the match.
Toil?
Twal.
Twal?
As the
Twal?
French.
I think if you just say anything in a French thing, you can say it's a French word, no? Mon ami.
Sure, I guess.
To chase this round, survivors everywhere. In came the blocker to take that hit. Oh, a swing and a
wow.
miss. And Toil did well to create some trouble. See what I did there, Toil and trouble?
Yep.
Yeah.
And a nice little shimmy to the left. Gonna still have a filler pallet here.
Oh,
This is the power once again.
Endless have come out swinging for survivors. They're all gearing up. Baboosh manages to eventually get down. I think will it go for the hook?
Has to. I mean, you
Not
wouldn't
the
want to
cage.
use power right now.
Well, Tor goes on for the first hook. 3 gens popping. Endless really churning through. There is a nice little 3 gen, 4 gen there. Endless aren't too concerned looking at it. Isn't camping out, knows they can't with them 3 gens, because that realistically would see another one done. Told off already. Mean.
Oh, and Mean just looking over the side, he gets caught off guard, unfortunately. Still has the window to work with.
Mean took a mean hit. Babouche is just slightly overzealous with his power. Just slightly doing it a second too early each time, and gives Endless that little bit of a gap. If he waited a second, or they waited a second, probably would get more in line with it.
I mean, I feel like survivors are reacting to the power and not actually trying to dodge it on purpose, you know? Because it's a very choreographed use of the power, unfortunately.
Well, I think it's just doing it that slight, and there's the balanced landing run off there. We do see Brutal Strength and Scourge Hook as the other perks that we have seen, so that's 3 identified already. But you see what I mean? He's a bit far off. Well, he's a bit closer there now, but when he was doing it before, enabled Endless to just get that. They just kept running straight with a little bit of an angle off to it. Although did well there. This Toil.
Oh, that's the window.
Oh, he did. Oh, and just as I said that, I thought he was going to be a little bit too far, but manages to get Toil down again. Endless gets off another gen down to the basement. Toil goes.
Yeah, but the 3-gen scenario kind of lost.
There it is.
There you go.
I think Endless are just going to peg it out the door, free, fresh as a daisy, and poor Toil will be sacrificed to the entity, I think. Unless he can get another one here, could turn this in
Definitely.
to a 2K, which would help.
I mean, anything helps at this point. You definitely want to see at least a 2K coming from this.
Yes, need to camp that out to give the returning trial a chance. Oh, and down it goes, knocks down in the pallet. The door is open. It doesn't even look around. The pitter patter of tiny feet. No.
And the Noed really doing wonders. Oh my god, someone went inside, I think. No? No, they left. That's a 2K.
That is a 2K. Endless confidence. It's a long time since I've seen him leave someone on first hook. Confidence in their returning killer, which I presume if it's a nurse, it's going to be Zai's. And that confidence is not misplaced. Do enjoy a good Zai's nurse.
And it is indeed Zai's.
Babouche wiping the sweat off the brow after a tough game at the office, but manages to pull back a 2K. Win conditions are down. Endless will be turning up as a Sally herself, a nurse, as we head back to the Wreckers Yard for the conclusion of set number 1. We'll be back to you in 2 shakes of Pugdom. Okay, we're back in the room. Yes, it is time for Christmas, but more importantly, it's time for a competitive DBD against Twist of Fate and Endless. And we saw in trial number 1, Twist of Fate managing to pull off a last-minute 2K, while Endless did 5 gens and escaped with 2 fresh as a daisy survivors. Well, Twist of Fate, the win conditions are down, will need to do 5 gens and escape with 2 fresh as a daisies and a last hook stage, or a combination across all 4. A real tough task, but not impossible. The draw is also still there, and Endless will need a 2K and 1 stage, or, as the crow flies, more than 12 points, which is a first stage on everybody and a second stage on someone else, even without getting a kill. That's the win conditions. Whatever the abacus, any tips, tricks, or hurrahs that you'd like to comment on, Jolie, as we see these champions go to battle?
I mean, I really would like to see that the nurse doesn't tunnel on this match. Since the win condition is so loose that they can get it from just getting first stages plus an extra one, I'd love to see a match when there's no tunneling involve just all-out aggression.
Yeah, truly, this is competitive DVD. Tunneling comes with the turf. Anyway, let's see what happens as we see Zeiss, the killer for Endless, against, obviously not me, Groom, Mika, and STS Satiga for
Whoops,
Twister
apparently,
Fights.
obviously is him. Just gets immediately found and downed in 2 seconds flat. Wow.
I mean, to be fair, Zeiss is cracked as a nurse. I'm not going to lie. He came out with a vengeance was it last week? Where he had a bad first set. My God, was it aggressive.
But yeah, obviously not me, definitely shuddering in his feet after that instant down.
Well, we see Badman's
Coming
Last
out.
Breath as one of the add-ons, and the Cincher, the darkest of them, increases the movement speed of Blank, and that famous undetectable stage status that the nurse gets after downing. Is it after downing or after hooking?
Undetectable after hitting a blank hit.
A hit. Well, it was hooking or downing or drowning. So he's looking. Where is Twister Fate? They're not hiding out. One of the perks Corrupt has been given away. Sally wheezes their way across the map. Looks like obviously not me will obviously be going to second hook.
Yeah, unfortunately we do see a little bit of camping here.
I thought it was tunneling he didn't want to say. He said nothing about camping.
Well, it comes with a turf.
Does it? Oh my God, this isn't pubs, Jolie. Obviously got me onto second. See these scratch marks over there, and the next victim.
It's the ace, Groom. Jesus. Really, really deadly blinks from Zeiss.
Precision.
Hasn't missed one.
Standard regression as it kicks the gen.
I mean, considering that they know what the win condition is, they could let Obviously Not Me die, but they'd have to trade 3 gens for it, essentially.
I mean, obviously Not Me looks like they're about to. Let's see. We do have some of them healing, resetting, and another gen. It's probably around 25 seconds away. Zeiss is there. Obviously Not Me is going to go out. Oh, and the chase music started because someone's on a
randomly.
Just randomly. It's like that Avengers. But is out. They are healed. The shockwaves. Sorry, I'm going to have to get off that and go back.
Oh.
There we go. Managed to get
Second
2 gens.
ping. What's the 3-gen scenario looking like? They still haven't done Shack Gen, which is one of the gens you really want to do to separate the map since it's so centralized.
Yeah, not bad RNG for our friends Endless. TOF are going to struggle a little bit going down quite early on.
Oh, who's this? It's the Ada,
It is
who
Mika.
immediately gets hit. Not even 2 blinks needed, just 1.
Oh,
my God.
Nice little grab out the lockers that tries to sneak away and get into it.
Not gonna work.
On we go. 3 points away from the draw objective for Endless. 3 gens and some escapes to TOF. Tougher win condition. Endless are looking incredibly strong this season. If they win it, will they be going to A? It'd be weird not having them here this season if they win the old prize, wouldn't it?
A little bit. Kind of a staple. Oh, a double blink and the down on Satiga. Even the Savior gets shot down before they can do much here.
Shot down to Hooktown. If you know what I mean. But that will bring it to a draw of points. Gen is
Again, chase
bubbling
music.
away nice. Chase music is
Pop
coming.
goes the weasel.
Isn't it? Pop Goes the Weasel is done, and the chase music is ensured that TOF are in trouble. Zai smells blood.
Room.
Did you see that? Saw the firecracker come down and then come back down and kind of moonwalked to get out, so they blinked past it. But that's it. Now Mika, the hunt is on and sees a wisp of her just here. And it's going to be a hook trade. But it's not. Oh, no, it's not. He missed. And got the baseline at the shock and horror of his eyes, thinking he was going to wrap that up. But Mika took a tap without being injured. She's done it again.
Once again.
Mika
What just
is
happened?
Mika is invincible.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's about as expected as soon as you say something.
Isn't it? Invincible, untouchable,
Dead.
dead. Now, Size really wants to finish this up, wants to get as many points as possible. But if Endless win this overall matchup tonight, I think it will be decided on the first place who wins between them and Prophecy, which is the final game of their group, I think. Quote me on that. It's decided to hook Mika.
Second stage guaranteed.
There are no specific killer balancing for the nurse, apart from the general one. Is that Thrilling Tremors as well, was it?
Yes, Trilling Tremors and Dying Light as well.
And why is Dying Light so important for a nurse build? We see this more and more coming from this team.
I mean, it is a 3% per token general slowdown on most activities. The only downside is that the Obsession gets a 33% bonus to healing. And hooking, I believe. So Groom can heal faster, but everyone else does everything else slower. And if it's 3% per token, and you get a token every time you hook someone other than the Obsession, you can stack it up quite highly.
Groom's healed.
Medkit, no doubt.
Has
Maybe
to be,
inner
right?
healing? Oh my god, how does he know?
He's picked the other one up and Twist of Fate. Fighting to the end as always. The spirit of this team is quite remarkable. I love the way they just keep playing and going.
I love the way that this is the biggest chase that we've had so far, and it's just Groom
I think
trying desperately to live.
survive. And I think that's Groom back to the campfire. No, it's not. He's on second.
Not yet. Not yet. Both him and Satiga are only on second if they go on the hook. And by only, it's not just only considering that there's 3 generators left.
No, Statiga has 2 stages left on him.
Oh boy.
The hunt for Statiga.
Oh my god, I can hear her. Oh, and looking to kill her. Such precise plays. I find it really impressive how Zeiss can just do. It seems small, but these small yet precise blinks really leave nothing. You can't really do anything to counter those.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the data is around nurse play. Like, we did see in the qualifiers struggling a little bit and people escaping, but I don't think I've seen anyone escape from Zeiss's nurse. Not in a while, anyway. But we are going to be heading on to our next game where Twist of Fate will want to be winning this set, because if Endless win 2 in a row, we don't go to a third. And I believe it's a Crow Mummy versus a nurse. Is that right?
On this second set, yep, it's Artist versus Nurse, and on the third one, we would go for Artist versus Executioner.
Well, we'll set up them lobbies and we'll be back to you in 2 shakes of a Pug's Tale. Okay, we are back in the room. I am the Pug King. I am joined by the surly-looking Jolie the Barbarian, who's looking very French, which is fitting because we have Endless, who's a French side. I think that's quite insulting to a French person doing that. Anyway, no, no. Okay, Endless versus Twist of Fate. Set number...
I'm the one testing fate right now.
Number 2. Imagine, just like hurls of abuse cancelled because of your disdain for French people. We are with Endless, and they are killing again back-to-back against Twist of Fate's survivors. They need to dust themselves off and come out swinging against Carmona, the crow mummy herself, who will be played by the lovely Nox for Endless, and that is against the same survivor team. Groom, obviously not me, Mika, and STS Satiga.
Yep. I mean, maybe this time they'll get a chance since Zeiss is not on their nurse and it's instead Nox on the Chroma.
Did you just inadvertently say that Zeiss was better than Nox?
Yes? Is that such a bad thing to say? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Oh, but
I
an
mean,
early hit here on Mika.
would you say I'm better than you?
At what?
Everything.
No.
Okay, Nox in pursuit of Mika as we go round here. We'll get the hit off. Nox doing well to get that early down. And we see...
But at the same time, you lose Corrupt.
Well, you can't win. I mean, getting Corrupt is to push survivors to one end quickly and get it down. I think they'll be all right with that. And look at that.
That was a Scourge.
The glowy little aura. Barbecue and Chili has been in play, as well as Sloppy Butcher, as well as Scourge, has all been revealed as the perks of choice. The Sloppy is going to be annoying for the healing of survivors. Barbecue and Chili giving away their location on the hook, although didn't give away the location of the one who was obviously hiding down the back there.
Who was it, though?
Well,
They're healing. Under a hook? Oh my god, obviously not me. Really testing the fate here.
I think they were
I
think they were so confident that they thought the killer wouldn't dare come back to hook, that they'll heal there and get that off quickly. Or it could be a distraction. We know 2 are up there from the Barbecue and Chalet. I don't know why I say chili like that. I just like saying it. How would you say Barbecue and Chalet?
Barbecue or Shirley?
On Chalet.
Shirley. Kelly or Shirley?
I was going to have a quick look where the survivors are. They're still on that gen. Quite sure what they've been doing all this time on there. We should have done by now. Having a gem party. Now, did Groom stay up this side?
I mean, it's smart to try and do the gens on the outer side. However, they'll need to bring back and do at least 1 gen on this side. There you go. Yeah, he has a 3-gen scenario, which is very common on AZAROV'S.
That's funny. That wasn't the gen that we saw the survivors on from the chillying, right? And maybe they're cycling round to try and break that. I'm not going to go up there. Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, there's the one that though I thought they were working on. I didn't see anyone on the other side. Unless Distortion's in play, maybe.
Nonetheless, Groom gets found and Mika dies on the hook. I don't know if someone was trying to sneak in, or if that was Groom's job and he just ended up getting caught crossing. Doesn't stay at the tile, decides to shift W, but that's going to prove to be unwise here as he takes the hit and goes down.
Yep, Groom down is going to be taken off for their first hook. But TOF really churning out them gens now, 3 for 3. And there we see.
Oh, and we see 2 people on the other side already.
I mean, was I about to criticize? Maybe I was about to say something about Nox using barbecue and chili, but it has been incredibly valuable to be able to see where they are and fire off all the... Yeah, it really does. We don't see it enough.
And like, especially on this map, where it gets split into 2.
Yeah.
Usually when you hook someone on one side of the map, you know for sure that the survivors are on the other side.
Well, it's not even that. It really helps with deploying the crows and firing them off, right? Groom now off. Obviously, not me was the hero. As they're
leave for the 3-gen scenario.
Now Stiga's probably
does he
gen
have
jockeying.
time? Let's see.
Is he there? No, he's not. But he is being worked on. They are either leaving early. There's Stiga there. They're cycling round, which is a good, smart move. Making Nox work this time. Now, this will be a down.
Well, not a down, but a hit at the very least.
Well, I thought he was going to fire it off and then hit them just as they come through, but obviously run out a slight angle, not able to do that. Nox is there. Lust will kick in a second from the first stage. And here we go.
No, there's no way you can make it the pallet.
Just as the juttery lust of it kicks in, Stiga is fresh as a daisy. Well, not so much anymore if it makes it to that hook. And being dragged over to what I presume is going to be a scourge hook. No, it's not. The tokens are still there. There's barbecue and chili being valuable again.
And they're not that far away from the hook, too.
Oh,
what a cheeky little blast mine.
the
That gen
cheekiness.
is 75 already. No, ace. Oh, Groom, you were so greedy for that.
Well, Test of Fate managed to get another gen off. They're doing well there. I forgot to mention the Severed Hands as the add-on, as well as the Festering Carry-on for the Chrome.
Because of Groom's misplay right now, Satiga actually gets sent to the second stage here, or we're going to see a hook trade, which doesn't really help out the team. And this hook that we saw wasn't a Scourge hook, as you mentioned, but this one might just be. Yep. And that is...
There he is, working all nonchalantly and going, no, don't throw a crow at me. I know you can see me with the barbecue and chili. You mean crow mummy bitch.
Ooh, that was close, and drops the pellet on the wrong side. Damn.
Now, where's
Nox is reading them like a book. And there's no unbreakable against the Crow Mummy, so he's free to chase Satiga here and end the match early.
What would the book of the Crow Mummy be? Oh, that was lovely.
Snipe.
A book on sniping. Nox is happy. 4K1.
Wouldn't you? Pretty good. And the barbecue even reveals where the ace is.
I didn't see that. Was he just laying? Was Groom just laying there and the chili gave him away?
On the ground.
Oh, poor Groom.
I will be honest, I haven't seen chili be used in quite some time, especially in comp. Ever since it lost the blood points, its use went down dramatically.
I think, I mean, no one cares about blood points in comp, but I think the last person I saw to use it was indeed Nox.
Maybe they just like to be an informed person.
I mean, it's a 4K1, a much better win condition to go. Endless will need to do 5 gens, and when we say only, that's a tough job. And, well, TOF will need to do a 4K and 2. We'll find out if TOF can force this to a third set in 2 shakes of a Pugdom. We are back in the room and they would be dripping. Okay, I am the Pug King. This is the Pugdom. I'm joined by Jolie the Barbarian, and we are going on to trial number 4, set number 2, where Endless will be looking to kill off this match and and not let this go to a third set, and they will remain unbeaten in B1. Twist of Fate will want to be winning this overall trial and set to push it to a third. The win conditions are down. It will be a 4K and 2 from Twist of Fate if they ready up, and it will, and Endless, all they need to do is 5 gens. And when we say only, it's a tough job, although they have done 5 gens in the previous set. Jolie, any tricks,
yeah, but
or
not
are you
against
gonna fucking contribute to this conversation?
No. I'm just gonna say, not against a nurse, right? They did 5 gens, but it was against an execution, and even then, 2 of them got killed in the meantime. So
that
you got to put that into perspective. It's not an S-tier killer.
That is a very valuable point.
I was just brewing an argument, you know. I can't just throw it on you.
Well, I tried to do an uncomfortable silence to see if you'd fill it. I think we've lost our synergy a little bit. We need to get the bromance back, right?
We need to cast more often. We need to play together. We need to rub each other's backs on DBD again.
Well, you need to wear a Christmas jumper. I mean, have you seen it? Look at it.
Oh, no. I refuse.
You refuse to? It's Christmas. Every day you should be wearing a different Christmas jumper. That is the rule of the Pugdom. And if you don't,
I already got something that it's Christmassy.
Well, you don't believe in Christmas. Or Pugmas, as it's known here. Pugmas.
It's only a capitalist's trap.
Okay, before it gets any weirder, we are going over to see
Mika plays. Yep.
Mika from Twist of Fate going against the Mean, the Toil, the Nox, and the Zeiss. No French Looper.
Yep, and Zeiss already on top.
Oh, and he
used balanced landing there.
He runs off like a yellow leopard, like a beacon of hope, as he shimmies and manages to evade a first hit. Zeiss juicing as it goes round and round. Round the corner we go. Mickey's going to try and go double back and really read that well. That was a good tap. You saw that Zeiss trying to use their knowledge as killer to come back on the inside. And then, well, it was read by Mika and managed to get that tap off. Oh, a fake blink. Who is this Mika? I don't know. Where did they come from? Zeiss is down.
I mean, Zeiss got really played there. He should be feeling embarrassed after that play.
Jesus, Jolie, that's a bit scathing, isn't it? I mean, I thought that was more of a decent play from the killer, but you're just saying that Zeiss should be embarrassed. He's not going to speak to you again.
Zeiss plays a lot of Nurse. He should have known.
I mean, yeah, I suppose you do develop psychic abilities, Jolie. I don't know what you're talking about. Zeiss is on there as he's going to camp them out, having a little look around.
Let's see. We got 4 gens on the other side. One of them already completed. But Zeiss gets saved. Ooh, stealthily too. Oh, okay, but immediately runs into the killer and gets the BT hit.
Gets the BT hit. Mika's starting off impressive. Is he going to get him there? He's going to come back. Oh, and goes in there. Are we going to see a decisive strike? No.
No.
Come out. Zeiss is down, wasting time. That bone saw. Looking.
Give him the D. There's the D.
Off to battle as Zeiss runs off into the night. Mika in hot pursuit. Oh, and a double D. Double D. Finish him. Nothing left in the tank as Mika comes over the other side after being double D'd. Flies over the top. He's going to come around there. Oh, it's swinging and misses. Zeiss is evaded capture one more time as the frustration of Mika builds in and he goes back round the mound and then double backs into the bus and gets stuck on there. Zeiss is juicing it and juicing it well as he tries to get off over to the other tile. And I think this is going to cost 1 or 2 gens as we see it. And a shimmy there, and he's doing incredibly well. This is not only going to go for the killer montage, but Zeiss is going to add it on for the survivor montage as he's doing incredibly good work here. And goes in and out again, shakes it all around over the other side of the locker. Guy's on fire. Double ping, as I suggested there.
Oh, he immediately runs. Yeah, he's not staying inside the loop.
Zeiss is going to do... He was the first one, right? 5-gen loop, bruh. No, he's down. Down. Nothing left. No D.
Mika needed a 4K1. Right now, they're in a pretty hard position, considering that there's only 2 gens left. 1 gen left. Scratch that.
It started off so well. Thrilling Tremors, so good. But Zeiss decided to put his looping pants on and go for a little run around AZAROV'S.
A little one?
A little run. Just a little run.
A long run. Oh, and Mika's going to go back. Are we going to see a For the People for Zeiss, maybe?
Was it was it a juice of the week? We should actually make that a thing. Juice of the week.
Oh my goodness, Mika. Teleporting all around, but not as the nurse. We don't know what happened, but they find Zeiss once again. They're having a little bit of a hard time capitalizing on it.
Sorry,
teleports.
I pressed the wrong button instead of the clip and it played The Price is Right. I don't know what's going on with my stream deck. Oh, he's double backed into the shack, and there's that last gen done. I mean, at this stage, Mika just wants Zeiss. Doesn't care about anything else. I'm gonna take you down.
Oh!
See, the D as Zeiss is running amok around shack. Mika's like, I don't care.
They might leave if they're not careful.
He doesn't
No,
care.
they're not there.
They've all gone.
Everyone left.
No! Don't! Oh, imagine. Imagine. He's going to let him.
Wait. Oh, right in his face.
I thought he was going to let him out, and then I should have realized this isn't pubs. This is competitive DVD. Wow. A tough day at the office for Twist of Fate. But Endless continue their unbeaten run, and not just their killers, but their survivors have played awesome as well. I can't see who's going to top the Pops at B1. I'd like to thank Twist of Fate, their captain and their players, as always, for being legends and fighting to the end. Unlucky to Mika on that final game, but Endless, Jolie, what do you think?
That was a rough one. I mean, Survivors of Endless really proven to be some of the best that we've seen.
I love the way you said that Zeiss should be embarrassed and then had the juice of his life. Probably
he heard me. He heard me and said
the looping of the career. Just to say, Jolie,
he heard me and said, okay, Jolie, I got you, fam. Don't you worry.
He basically said, do you know what, Jolie? Fuck you. And he's right. He should say that. Because you're not wearing a Christmas jumper and you doubted it. But what a game, what a match. We are back on Friday for Christ.
TOF
Who?
versus
TOF.
TOF
versus
Oblivion, I believe.
Oblivion. Oh, you are
Yes,
indeed correct.
Oblivion.
And it will be a few glasses of wine and some merriment and maybe some carols as we sing you into the next competitive DBD. But for now, we will see you on Friday. May do a cheeky Chucky Thursday stream tomorrow because I've only just got my internet back. Oh, Chucky. But again, thank you and the viewers for tuning in, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And look out on YouTube for more competitive fun and maybe Juice of the Week. And I think that is the winner. Thank you to Brooklyn and Leger in the background, as always, helping out behind the scenes. And of course, the lovely Surly Jolie the Barbarian. We will see
Also known
you.
as best caster ever.
Also known as a fucking imbecile. I'm joking. We will see you later. Actually, we may as well play the Avengers now. Pugdom, assemble. What's this, Jolie? You're just ruining this.
What do you want me to hold? The hammer?
Adios.
I don't have a hammer.
Yeah, I'm going to start calling you the Hammer.
Join the Pugdom Discord for more information. Puglicious.